would you like to ride the bone train? And then Morty's like, all right, this bit is getting old. Let's go.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh God.
And then there's Stephen Colbert in an episode.
Yeah. Oh, who is he playing?
He plays. It's when they go into the multiverse, like the smaller one, because it's fueling their car, and they just developed like a power source to fuel like their world.
Right.
And it like keeps going down the line, and it's just like one of the civilizations. He's like the first one who's figured out how to like, you know what I mean?
He was like
exploit
first
another
one. Yeah, he was the first battery.
Yeah. And that's played by Stephen Colbert.
Stephen Colbert plays a character in BoJack too.
I'm sure he does.
He plays a friggin' bullfrog guy in the show. It's oh my gosh.
I like the art style of BoJack Horseman.
It's really
also,
good.
I just love the character name Neil McBeal, the Navy SEAL. For my senior year like the quote book or whatever, like, what are some nicknames? I was like, Matthew, Steely, Steel McBeal, the Navy SEAL.
So good.
And then I remember my senior quote was, you can't make diamonds without extreme pressure, which is a quote I made myself before going into an essay exam without studying. I was really proud of that quote. I'm like, I'm holding on to that. That's my senior quote right there. Going into Mrs. Rice class. You can't make diamonds without extreme pressure.
Phones off. Phones
Yep.
off. Let's.
Dead anyways.
No external audio during this show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's never happened before.
No, never. We are extremely professional here.
All right.
All right. New year, new
Year, new me.
me.
Unless you're a transformer, that is false.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Dark Side Podcast.
I don't want to look at that camera because it's bright. Like, my eyes.
You stare at it all day.
Oh, well. At some point, you're going to lose vision and won't be able to see it at all.
Just be like,
At that point, you can stare at all you want.
At that point, you could stare at the sun.
you're gonna pull out your phone and like, oh, have you seen this? What?
Wouldn't that be the lamest superhero, like superpower? You can stare at the sun, and it won't affect your vision at all. That's what you can do.
That's your only mutant
You're
ability.
great for spotting things in the sky on a sunny day.
I can look at solar eclipses without sunglasses.
Oh my god. It's something you do, but you don't even realize it. And somebody's like, you are a mutant. You have an X-Men ability. And he's like, what? What is my ability? And he's like, well, you know how you've always been able to stare into the sun? I've never done it because everybody says it's bad, but okay.
He
Life
learns.
is slightly less inconvenient.
He's like, I can withstand flashbangs. He's just a dude who goes like first into every room. He doesn't get blinded, but there's like flashes in his face, and he's still just like the number one target, like no matter what.
That's all they throw at him. Don't throw any weapons at him. They just keep continually throwing flashbangs at him.
What?
Flashbang through the door.
Breaching! I gotta fix this.
His eyes are bleeding. I can't feel a thing.
Seems to be clipping.
He has no pain receptors in his eyes.
He's eyeball man.
He's the hero we deserved. Or he's the hero we need. not
Stay
the one
away
we
from
deserve.
my eyeballs.
Get away from my eye holes. You gotta be careful, Morty. If he catches you with those eye holes, he'll kick the shit out of you. But they're so good, Morty. They're so worth it. They melt in your mouth.
Alright, so who's with us today?
Why don't you start us off, Chandler?
I'm your host, Chandler Pulaski, and with me here today is...
It's me. My name's Matthew. Hi, how's it going?
Say it loud enough for us all to hear.
Hi, how's it going? My name's Matthew. I'm getting a phone call. Professional. Oh, look, we have him on the phone with us.
Oh,
It's
boy.
dear Alex Mazzoni. Alex, we're recording a podcast right now. And we just started.
Yeah, up here.
Oh.
You gotta set the speaker.
Hello?
Oh, we lost him.
That's it. That's the end of the call.
Hello?
Jeez.
We've lost him. Okay. Anyways,
He's
moving
dead.
on.
Yeah, I have to
He
introduce
was
myself.
engulfed by
You
the
do.
earth.
Yeah, I'm Jared Ewald. I'm just kind of here.
You're just
Oh, yeah.
kind of here.
Oh,
Welcome.
I don't know where to look.
Welcome.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Oh, jeez.
Hello, bud. Hey. We're in the studio. We're recording a podcast right now.
Which studio?
the sound booth.
Sound booth studio.
Okay, the door is shut.
The door is unlocked.
No, the door to the thing is shut.
Oh, that
Oh.
door.
Do you want to go? He's out in the hallway. They shut that door and it's locked.
If you
Okay,
really go
yeah.
out and look down the hallway, you'll see
I'll
him.
pick it up.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm
Yeah,
good?
go.
No, no, no,
It's
no,
up-
no,
These,
go,
these
go,
doors
go,
are
go,
unlocked.
go.
Go. Couldn't
Go.
shut that door though. The one that matters.
Snatch him up.
Jeebus.
Jeebus Lorenzo.
Do you like my Vault Boy?
I do.
I like him.
Where'd you get him?
Jordan got it for me for I think it was Christmas.
The one thing I'm upset with all the Fallout merchandise that's come up recently, it's because of Fallout 4. So all the merchandise is Fallout 4. Like all the Vault Boys are like 111.
Yeah.
And stuff. I want some OG. I want some 101. I'd even like some real OG, starting from the first Fallout, some Vault 13 jumpsuits. That'd be neat.
Walking around with your Vault 13 canteen. Is it Vault 13 canteen?
Yep.
I don't like the sound on this already. It's gonna make some problems, and they're gonna walk in. And it's gonna be extra noisy, so I can't tell. Like we're gonna be all over the place with this. I don't know how I'm gonna fix this.
My name.
Hey, boy.
Oh my God! Guess who's here?
Guess who's back? Back again.
Guess who got nothing figured out? This guy.
Oh, did you get your classes?
I don't
Okay.
need,
Sit
Okay,
down.
so I'll
Sit down.
for a
Let's
second
sit
here.
in.
I just in the stream chair.
How
Sit
about
down.
this? How about I roll over?
Scooch it over.
And then
scooch it
get
over.
the
Go ahead and get the other chair.
Yeah, get the chair.
Well, you see, what happened was, well, I went there and I was like, hey everybody, hi, how's it going? And they're like, hi, how's it going? And I'm like, I need to get this done. They're like, okay, that sounds very good. I had a meeting set up, so that went really well. And now I'm taking an anime class with Chandler.
I'm taking the same anime class. I'm just at a different time.
No, see, now I wanted to take the Monday, Wednesday because the Just Wednesday class was a little late, considering that I already had a Wednesday class that went from 7 to 10 p.m. And I was like, I really was looking at that big break I had in between, so that takes up the whole break I had, which isn't that bad. But it was either that or move a computer science class to 8:30, and I was like, ooh, no. Never again, folks.
Especially a computer science class.
Yeah.
Just a nightmare.
So I got all that jazz figured out. I was actually gonna put German on there, but I'm gonna call the German instructor.
I'm gonna call the Germans.
I'm gonna call the German instructor and ask if I need to take the first class, because the second class you need a year of high school German, which I have. But I don't know if I actually remember enough to actually want to take that one, so I'm gonna call him and be like, hey, give me a little quiz. Do I know what I need to know? And if he says no, then I'll take 111. If he says yes, I'll take 112. But anyways, the moral of the story is I walked around to a lot of people. They said, I don't know what's going on here. Your thing's just not working. And I walked up to these one people. They're like, oh, you had a check that bounced. And I was like, I never gave you guys a check in my life. And they were like, oh, okay. And then they're like, maybe you should just go over here. And, oh, just go this way. Go over here. So I'm like,
Didn't you say there's another Alex Mazzoni on campus?
There was another. There was another Alex Mazzoni. I think his name was, instead of Alexander T.
Your
Mazzoni.
check bounced. That guy's gone. He ran away. They're framing you for everything you did.
Actually, there might be a big problem there, just because I didn't think about this until just now. Well, you see, the Army was supposed to pay for my stuff for last semester. And
Did they pay for other Alex
It
Mazzoni's?
turns out they didn't pay a dime to me at all, and there's like no record of them paying anything.
my
But they said they paid. So if they paid Alexander J. Mazzoni and not Alexander T. Mazzoni, then I got a real problem on my hands.
The Army doesn't know.
Alright, could you imagine if you're Alexander J. Mazzoni?
He's like, the Army's endorsed me. Look at that. Like they paid me $2,000 out of my pocket. They paid $2,000 for my stuff, and they paid me $2,000 like to my loans. He's like, wow. But
I don't know what he said. There's I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna roll with it.
Listen.
And you're sitting here.
Mom!
the Army has literally given me a medal for achievement, but they don't know who I am. This year alone, they've tried to recruit me 3 more times. every time I tell them, actually, I can't join, they say, why? I'm like, well, because I'm Specialist Alexander Mazzoni. I've been in for 3 years now. And like, I've served with distinction, I've earned a medal. And they're like, oh, whatever, right? And then a few months later, they'll be like, want to join the Army? Like, listen, bud, we've talked before. Maybe you don't remember this. Same thing with like the Marines, and the Marines tried to recruit me again this year, and the Navy tried to recruit me 3 more times again.
The Navy's just
You're on
desperate.
the Army like calling list.
I am.
You gotta call him and like, you know. get
He's
that
talked
sorted
to
out.
him. He's talked to him 3 times.
No,
Set it
every
up.
single
Set
time
it
they
up.
do it, I talk to him. Oh, it doesn't. Something's. I'm like hitting the brick wall here. Something's not going through. But anyways, moral of the story is.
He fired rifles with the dude who tried to recruit him.
Yeah. The moral of the story is, Alexander J. Mazzoni, I don't know where you are, but I will find you, and I will take back the money you stole from me.
Woo! Good to know my tax dollars are going to the wrong people.
Good to know my tax dollars is going to anyone.
Literally anyone that has the same name.
Similar name.
People out there who are like seriously, concerned about people are paying into food stamps or whatever. I'm losing all my money. The Army is just giving away thousands of dollars to whoever even relatively matches the name.
Possibly, I didn't even think of that as a like scenario of what might happen. I was like, oh, they just didn't do it. I'm like, what a bunch of goons, right? But
I would still say it's possible that they just didn't do it.
No, yeah.
Do you have any like proof that they told you anything
Yes.
in writing that says we paid for this?
I have I have nothing. I have no physical copies of anything, but I
Do you have anything online though?
Yes, because
Okay,
you have
that's
to
all
go
need.
through a website. You have to sign up, and you have to make this account, and you have to prove that you're in the Army and prove that you've done this, and you're all good to go. And then they're like, okay, that looks good. Now we're gonna send the information to the school, right? So they sent the money to the school, and it was at like on the little progress bar has like 80% complete, sent to the school, and then like 100% is the school's like, that money looks cool, I'll take that, right? So
That looks like money. I'll eat that.
For the longest time, the Army was like, here, SVCU, take this money, and SVCU was like, I don't know, like that money looks a little
Suspicious.
So like, I don't know if we'll take
sus.
that. So it took him a while to actually had to like coax him in there with some cheese, and they finally got there and took it, right? So last time I checked, the bar was 100%, and they're like, the school has taken your money, you're good to go. That's the last thing I saw.
The school has robbed you blind. You're good to go.
The United States Army has given away your money to someone else.
Somebody
You're good
was-
to go.
Looks good to me.
Yeah, we're still getting money.
Oh jeez, it's a real mess over here, folks.
I think they have like
I don't-
some record of your middle name somewhere in the Army.
They might, you think so? Like,
Maybe like a J and a T just look way
That's-
too similar. to them,
You know what it is? It's just like in Saving Private Ryan, because they find the dude who has like the same exact name but a different middle name. They're like,
Tell him his family's
yeah,
dead.
you're like, your brothers, they all died in service. Like, he's like crying. So he's like, how did this happen? They're all in grade school. And they're like, oh, what's your name? And they're like, I forget. It's Private James Ryan. What's your middle name? And it's a different middle name. Like, oh no. And he's like, I'm sure your brothers are fine. Yep, like that's it.
What if they went back like later in the day and like
They got a
his brothers were
report. It's like
actually gone?
they got a report. It's like you gotta pull this guy out. His family's dead.
you got a bunch of grade schoolers going to war.
the guy's telling him later like how it all happened. He's like, oh, I probably just has the wrong middle name.
He's like, are you sure?
Oh man.
But yes, so
Basically, that happened, but with his money.
Yeah.
with my money.
Right.
I would definitely look into that. If I
No,
were you.
actually, on the way here, because I actually was about to beeline it to the Cardinal Radio Studio, because I'm like, oh, they're gonna be there, but I was like, wait a minute, Chandler had this nice table set up. He had these cool little mics, and like, it might be here. So I came here instead, and as I was walking by, I was gonna stop into Kelly at the VA and be like, Kelly, what's wrong? Where's my money? Where's my money, Kelly? What'd you do with this money? But no, I couldn't. I don't know where it is. She wasn't there, and I was like, whatever, I guess. But I did get my classes changed. They were like, you sound like you're in a tough scenario. I'm just going to stamp these through. And I was like, thank you. And but registrar was gone, so I was going to slip him under the window. But I happened to, the director guy came out right as I was about to slip him under the window. And they were like, he wants to get him in. He's like, I'll take those. And I was like, great. So that's the story of how I got here today.
This is the story of a girl.
I ran into Brady. Had a nice conversation with Brady.
Mr. Ketzer? How did he feel about me not going to his thing? Probably didn't care.
He didn't even. I didn't even know you didn't go. I didn't tell him that.
I forgot that was the thing.
I was like, it came up in my brain, and then I realized I had planned 6 different things. And I don't remember what they were. That was all gone. But I did not go and see
The producers?
the producers,
Oh, that's
which
a
I'm
good-
sure was good.
It was really good. I did tell him, I saw you the day after opening. It was really good. And he was like, oh, very cool. And we were across the room at that point. I was over here, register. I thought I was going to get this stuff done. He's like, no, you got to go get in line. So I ended up standing next to Brady in line awkwardly. And a little bit. We're not really close friends.
No,
So we don't really have much to talk about.
Not even acquaintances.
Not
Yeah.
really. No.
No.
We just know each other. So I'm sitting there. It's a little like awkward silence. And I'm like, I need to strike up a conversation with this man. Otherwise, we're going to sit here in silence.
You gotta be careful. He's an actor. He'll
Yes.
destroy you.
Yeah,
Careful.
I was
Jeez.
like, oh geez, and I was like, I forget what I said, but I was basically like, oh yeah, so I got to figure out, like, apparently a check bounced, and I've never seen this kind of check before in my life. He's like, that's really strange, and I was like, yeah, it's really strange, and he started talking about his stuff. We started talking about school, and then it went to, I was like, actually, I'm taking an acting class this next semester. He's like, oh, which one? And I'm like, I have no idea.
It's gonna be intro to acting, if anything.
Yeah. I was like, it counts as a communication intensive course, and he's like, probably intro to acting. I'm like, yeah. And it ended up we were just talking in the middle of a conversation because at least it was kind of picking up a little bit. There was a few moments where it dropped and it was more silent, and I was like, oof. And I started picking up a little bit I'd say at the peak. The lady was like, come here, kid, and brought Brady over there. I was like, see, I guess. So I almost made a friend today.
I've spoken to Brady one time, so that's about it.
He's a delightful chap. I didn't know he was a previous member of the dark side.
Yeah, he was there for a little bit, and I tried to get him into Cardinal Radio, and it seemed like it wasn't really his thing. I'm fine with that because it's not everybody's thing. It's a very interesting group of people. This episode isn't brought to you by Cardinal Radio, though, so we can say whatever the heck we want.
Oh, it isn't?
Dude,
Oh, it isn't. That's right.
drop those F-bombs.
Can I? Boo. Frick. Friggin' heck. Darn shooting. Darn
Whoa,
it. Darn tootin'.
whoa.
frick.
Bring it
Frick
down
it
a
all
notch.
the heck.
Bring it down a notch, boys.
No, I like Cardinal Radio a lot. I told him that, hey, if you ever got time, you should come on in. We need more members. And he was like, I might, maybe. He's not gonna.
I'm like, yeah, that's just that's like the pleasantries that someone
He's-
tells you, like, oh
He is a recipient of the theater scholarship, I believe, and they work you to death.
Oh, yes. He said that.
yeah. I was looking into that, and I'm like, though I want this money, I don't want this work.
Yeah.
That goes with that.
You have to be in every show. You have to participate in every show somehow.
You have to audition to get the scholarship. Like you have to like perform to get the scholarship, which I found crazy.
Well,
I mean, it makes sense at this, but like at the same time, I'm like that's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Compared to, like as an engineer, you don't have to like build something.
Yeah,
to
that's
get,
here's
like-
here's
build me a bridge out of toothpicks. I'm gonna drive my car over it.
This isn't balsa wood, you cheap bastards.
If these toothpicks are not made out of Brazilian mahogany.
10 points to Gryffindor.
What
Where
kind of-
am I going to school?
What are these supports made of? Elmer's glue? You didn't even spring for gorilla? You animal.
Yeah, you filthy animal. I like it. It just barely makes the cut. You're in, kid. This bridge
It
will
will
just
cut.
barely hold.
It will cut.
It will cut. This bridge, this will kill.
Don't cross it, or you'll die.
You know how I know my college plan is working?
Hmm.
I have tricked the school into paying me money.
To do what you normally do anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Genius, Chandler.
That's-
Genius.
That's the whole plan, man. Here's how you do it, people. You go to school that has a lot of equipment that they're not using. You ask to use it politely, and you use it for a bunch of things. Then you get their communications department to notice you, and then you get them to hire you. And suddenly they're paying you to go to school.
It sounds like too many steps for me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit in my room for,
Instructions too complicated. Got my hand caught in a blender. Somewhere along the way, just
all those blunders by those engineering majors. I think.
yeah, they're like,
It's made of toothpicks.
look at this blender made of toothpicks. I mean,
Hey, don't touch that! You know how hard it was to make the engine for that thing?
It like breaks apart when you turn it on the first time.
I just pull out
It's
like a bloody
hamster.
hand. With, like,
It's a hamster.
Like loads of teeth. Like, ah!
Oh, this sucks.
Oh, the hamster's the blade. It's like as it runs, it lifts up its head and it just like bites you.
It just bites but spits out.
It's like, wow, this is a fantastic blender, and it doesn't run on anything basically. I don't know what it runs on, but wow, how economical.
It runs on fear.
Yeah, right.
The fear of the hamster.
Let me
Beer
just
and hamster food.
let me just shake it really quick.
Oh, you put some water in it. You put a little bit of hamster feed, and you shake it up real violently, and that sucker will just go.
However,
It's
everything you-
self-sustaining because it just drinks the stuff that you make in
That's
the blender.
true,
yeah.
So,
It-
And
and
but
drinks a little bit what you put
everything
in.
that it makes kind of tastes like water and hamster food. So that's a caveat.
jeez.
Sometimes if you shake it up too much, this weird liquid starts pouring
Oh,
up.
no.
Well, see, there's a price to pay for unlimited power.
You might
That's
catch
true.
some hairs in there.
Unlimited power.
Unlimited power.
Hamster whales. Woo!
I really hope my prequel memes that I wrote in the construction wall are still there somewhere.
I think
Yeah.
they
So I
took
wrote-
that stuff down. So.
One of them I was wrote, it's
taking
me,
stuff down?
Annie.
Is Starbucks finally finished?
No, but they're gonna start taking that stuff down. Oh, by the way,
Heckin' darn.
if you're person who goes to SVSU, check your email because you can name the new
I've done
food
that.
court. What'd you name it?
I don't remember.
Exactly.
But both of them had to do with Cardinal. One of them was like Cardinal Court. I remember choosing that one, and then the other one was like Cardinal like Cafe or something like that. Something like that.
Wait, there's a new food court?
Yes, instead of Albertese, which is where like Subway and stuff was, they're renaming it. I believe I voted to name it like Cardinal Court. I think. I'm like, I like that alliteration.
I think the Cardinal Cafe would be better. I think like.
I think. Well, you named
think-
two different things.
Yeah, you can
And
pick
one of
two
them was-
things.
Oh.
Like Redbird Eatery.
the
Looks
red.
good to me.
You can get the hell out.
I like
Bird
that. I want that. Redbird Eatery. We eat nothing but red birds here.
Hey, you guys want to go to
Robin's
Panda Express?
Cardinals.
I want to get that red bird.
Redbird.
Get the big bird value meal.
But it's Panda Express, so the big bird is probably about this big.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not that big.
It reminds me of my got a business venture I've been thinking about.
Oh.
You make a restaurant. It's like a Mexican place, and you call it Chincholadas, and it's all enchiladas made out of chinchillas.
Enchiladas.
Oh.
Hold on. Is it like a seafood place where it's like you can at least see like the chinchilla?
Yeah,
Like you can go
it's
pet,
like there's like a
pet
free
them
range
inside-
area, and
yeah.
like they're all out there, and like you have like a server, and they're like, which one do you think's cutest, and they grab it and they just like put it.
Oh,
in, like,
so you're taking like a Taiwan approach.
yeah, right. They cook it in front of you.
Wow. I would do that.
I mean, you know, like the logo's
Alex
just like
is
a
on
cute
board.
like a cute chinchilla or chinchilla inside of an enchilada, and it's like the logo
I
makes
really-
itself,
There's like several times a year I need to feel like a complete monster, so that I can really take a look at my life and be like, ooh, I need to change some things. And it's like if I don't feel like a monster, I can't make any changes.
Yeah, right.
So what a great way to feel like a monster. You just that one looks adorable. I'd like its head on a platter, please.
See, I feel like that's the way that George R.R. Martin writes Game of Thrones. Like he just he just ask somebody like, oh, who's your favorite character?
Everyone loves
I'll
this
kill them.
character. Dead.
So some people theorize that when he was young, George R.R. Martin had a lot of hamsters, and his mom would come in. She'd be like, "Which one's your favorite?" "Oh, this one." "Oh, yeah." There you go. And that's how he learned how to write.
He uses all the bad character deaths to fuel like actual good writing.
Yeah.
Oh god. And every he stipulated in the contract with the show, there's a hamster in every single death scene.
It's
Yeah,
like,
look closely.
it's like The
Find them.
Godfather with like oranges.
Oh, yeah.
Like anytime you see an orange, someone's about to die.
Is that
I
real?
didn't know
Yeah.
that. Wow.
In The
that's-
Godfather,
that's
anytime
really
you
cool.
see oranges, that means someone is about to get got, if you will.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Wow. I hope I never see oranges.
Yeah, dude, I don't like oranges.
Speaking
You
of
see
which,
nothing but orange.
what do you guys like an orange? Dan keeps cuties in his office.
That's true.
Sprint out of the room whenever you see oranges.
That's an explosion.
Everyone's
break
so
through the
confused.
break through the glass here. And
They're like, oh, would you like an orange? Ah! Slap it out of the hand, run away.
Sounds like
I've
a
been
pop-
cheating.
oh
I've
no,
been cheating
it's
death
like,
for years.
You see an orange and you pull out a gun. You're like, oh,
You're like
the
back
prophecy is true.
Like, I don't want to use this. He's like, whoa, man, I don't mean any trouble. Like, what's all these oranges for, huh? He's like, I'm an orange peddler. He's like, that's how I make my living. That's how I feed my kids.
I'm an orange peddler. I gotta sell my oranges.
That is my favorite thing to describe like anybody who sells anything as like a something peddler. Just like, I'm an orange peddler. I just like get on a bike.
Oh, have you met
around.
my friend Mr. Mizomi? He's a meme peddler.
Meme house.
That's another video. I want to get you a cart.
So good.
Listen, I
what if-
actually have cut out memes right now that I'm gonna put all over my dorm.
Do you think we could get a vending license on SVSU and like you pedal around in the cart and you sell memes to people?
That would be. I'm gonna talk to somebody in UCOM. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get Buddy into that.
How many
That'll be a great Cardinal broadcasting video.
exactly? How many sales do you think I can make selling memes?
I think you could actually.
I'd make a few bucks.
You have to.
You gotta
mix it up. You
categorize
have to mix
them.
it up a lot. Like you'd have to change it up every single week because people would probably only buy like one of each if they'd ever buy it. You know.
Well,
Yeah.
and
But, like-
you gotta have categories for everyone, so everyone can enjoy a meme. Even like a normie meme.
Oh,
like
normies,
here's
yeah.
some like Minions normie.
Oh, so,
God.
so I got like
There
a
you
band
go.
called Normie Memes, and in Normies there's like Minion Memes.
I was like, hello there. What would you like today? He's like, oh, what's in the Okay, you get your scoop. You know,
Oh, no, no,
Disappointed.
They
Here you
think they're
go.
so unique, so you have to use like, you know what I mean, like describe it as something else, because they might be offended by normies.
So see, they're
You
gonna
gotta
walk
hide it.
up. They're gonna say, "What's a normie meme?" They're like, "That's the meme for you." And like,
I thought you guys just meant like a vending machine. You know, with like
No,
like
we're
memes,
talking.
You know.
We're
a
talking.
vending meme sheet.
A vending
I'm gonna
meme
have
machine,
I'm gonna
as
have
you
like
will.
the
He's
white
a-
like dairyman suit with a little
Oh,
hat.
And it's
Gotcha,
gonna be
gotcha,
it's gonna be the
okay. Right,
it's gonna be
right.
the trike with like the box and the
Yeah,
hat.
and there's
stuff.
like a subscription, and he delivers it just like how milk would be. Like he leaves it out by your door
In
And,
the
like
little
like,
wire
like,
thing,
yeah, like a
yeah.
little like wire like spindle.
Yeah.
Just like,
I need one of them pick me ups.
Oh, look, it's the meme man.
Everyone like cheers when you drive
Hooray!
by.
The meme man, here he comes. Delicious
It's just like
memes.
strolling everywhere when you drop off the memes, fresh memes.
Just love your job.
And you take
so much.
you take the old memes. And you,
Listen, that is the closest thing I think I can get to a milkman that might be plausible.
I feel like Milkman could make. a
I'm gonna
comeback.
talk to somebody in UCOM.
Yeah.
We're gonna get.
I feel like
it
that's a very hipster thing.
We're-
Like
we're-
it would start as like a hipster thing, and maybe incorporate back in the sense like,
We're-
oh, I get my milk delivered.
Right, right.
My milk delivered.
I only get milk in bags.
That
you
upsets me.
Canadian.
Well, now hold on now, because bagged milk is actually better for the environment, like
How
by
so?
by a large.
Oh, because it was in plastic.
Yeah,
Why
you're not throwing-
wouldn't it still be a plastic bag that's containing it?
But
No,
it's
it's
not.
paper
It's
bag,
not. It's
right?
not. No.
Paper bag.
A
What?
paper-
Oh yes,
bag.
I'm gonna put all my milk
I don't
in a
know.
paper bag.
Okay, listen. I don't know anything about like
The
milkology
plastic
or anything.
bag-
right?
Milkology.
Milkology.
I don't know anything about that.
The
alright?
plastic
So-
bags. You can get a 2-gallon thing of
It's
milk,
dairyology.
or rather a gallon,
Sorry.
a gallon of milk. Right? You can still get your gallon of milk, but the plastic bag as opposed to the bottle takes way less plastic to make,
Right.
and I
Or-
think it's also more easily degradable.
Or we could go back
You can
just
install
to
them
milk in glass bottles.
Yes.
Delivered.
That
yeah.
I would
Glass
prefer
bottles are-
glass bottled milk.
I think that spreads disease.
Glass?
something,
No.
something. Well, like you got to take the glasses back, clean them out, refill them.
Well, yeah, that's easy though. You can do that.
Yeah, you can clean that.
You can
Yeah, so like
recycle
dishwasher.
glass.
I can't, but yeah, you can.
Yeah. Listen, if glass milk is anything like glass Coke, it's gonna taste amazing. Boxed milk, I wouldn't be
People prefer
opposed to boxed
yeah,
milk.
their glass Coke to their.
What about triangled milk?
Now, if they sold milk in little pyramids, that'd be incredibly interesting.
That sounds like
You
a
drink
really
it out of the top,
inefficient
yeah.
style of
You couldn't
like.
stack it correctly; it just falls.
You could.
You put it- you put it in
upside
front of
down.
yourself.
If the top is a twist top and you could stack it,
Well, no, because it'll always have like this, right? So I guess you could always make a bigger pyramid out of your
Yeah.
milks.
Yeah.
No,
But
yeah.
like you couldn't like effectively use the space inside your refrigerator.
You just make you just.
I beg to differ. My pyramid-shaped
I
refrigerator.
was about to make the same joke.
well, like two
It's what
triangles
I've been dreaming
make, like,
of.
a box anyway. So like you just have like.
But they're not triangles; they're pyramids.
Well. Yeah. Well. Oh,
Throwing you
yeah,
for a
yeah,
loop
okay.
there, aren't we?
Jeez, yeah.
Welcome to the future where everything's
I-
shaped like pyramids.
If they had
You can't have car crashes if everybody just drives ramps up every other car.
That's true.
Or triangular prisms too. That'd work.
What if you
could
had
stack
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
You know, that makes sense.
like imagine a 12-sided dice. Now imagine a 12-sided dice full of milk.
You're like, ooh, roll for initiative.
We're like,
Gonna
we're-
get the-
how many
milk.
cups
You're
of
like
milk
you're
am I
like
getting
somebody in
today?
the animation industry steadily like learning how to shape objects and like getting all the sides so it actually looks like real objects.
Oh, let me go
It's
to
like,
Denny's.
we're
and
up
get a
to-
milkshake.
Ooh,
that'd
we're
be
going to Denny's after this.
We're gonna
We
do
got-
this soon. We're fiending.
This episode brought to you by Denny's, where Denny's, where you can get you get real creamer with your coffee, not half and half. Get that out of here.
Can I talk about the horrible morning I've had?
Sure,
Yeah,
I want to
go for
hear it.
I can tell you about the terrible night I've had.
Oh God!
I went to sleep
you,
at 3 a.m.
you
Not
know
by my
what?
choice.
you know what? I forgot a bunch of things, and my morning was just, and my computer was running slow, so I couldn't do anything. That was my morning. Your night.
Okay.
Your night was something special.
Let's
get into it.
Let me explain to you a thing.
Let me tell you something.
I have no problem with bugs when I view them on my terms. When I come up on it, but when I'm just sitting there and they come to me, I don't like that. So I'm sitting in my room. It's 11 o'clock at night. I'm actually waiting for the kind of season premiere of Rick and Morty because it's the second episode. It's weird. I don't know. It doesn't.
Basically,
Yeah, basically the premiere. I'm waiting for that to come on. I'm laying on my bed. I'm like
I'm gonna
up
look it
against the
up.
wall with like some pillows, and then next to me is my window. And on my window, I don't really have like blinds, so I just have like a sheet that I kind of use, you know what I mean, to keep out the sun because I like it a little bit darker.
Keeps it cool.
Yes, keeps it cool. I see something out of the corner of my eye, not really moving, but just something like an abnormality. Out of the corner of my eye. I just turn, and it's the thickest daddy long leg you ever did see. He's a thick boy, let me tell you, thick with 2 C's and a Q.
Thick daddy.
He's one thick daddy, let me tell you.
Oh Lord!
And I see him, I'm like, oh dear Lord, and I kind of like sit up and kind of like I inch away, and then I just sit and I like pull up my phone, and then I start like looking at my phone with the intention of getting up, grabbing a paper towel, and then just murdering him in cold blood. But I look at my phone, and as I'm about to get up, I'm just like, oh, I see, and he's gone. He's gone. Like I look around, I grab like the paper towel, I start looking around, can't find it.
Oh,
I just can't. And I search high and I search low. I'm searching in crevasses in my room, just anywhere, and I can't find him. While searching though, I'm looking around, and I'm looking. I'm like, maybe he crawled onto my window. While looking the window, now I am safe from this. Safe from this because I find another spider. However, he's in between the screen and the window, and both are shut. So it's like okay, but literally while looking for one spider, I find a completely different spider, and I'm like, oh hi, how's it going? Now this one is a bit smaller, but I guess I'd describe him as like beadier. Like he's still like thin, but like his body, he's got like kind of like, you know what I mean, like a bead body. That's what I
Oh,
say
yeah.
about
Is
the
it
size.
still Daddy Longleg?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, so it was a proper spider. this
yeah,
one.
yeah, proper. Yeah, well, Daddy.
What do you describe as a proper
Well,
spider?
Well, these daddy
Daddy
long legs
longlegs aren't
aren't
spiders.
spiders. They're
Yeah.
arachnids, but they're not spiders.
A Daddy Longleg is a arachnid minor, where a proper spider is an arachnid major,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
And those ones
They
are
only
abominations.
minor
Alex, you only get one
Right.
of these edits. Okay, never. Screw it.
So like, first of all, you have the.
You already ruined the bit. The more you know.
The more you know.
You should on like the iDubbbz where he should in the iDubbbz where just like the tracking shot and he's like constantly doing this.
yeah.
Like keeps following him. But yeah, so and then I look away from that spider and I turn back and that spider is gone. And like he had very limited area to roam and he was no longer in that area. So I'm like, at this point, this search started at 11 o'clock in the evening and ended at 3 a.m. in the morning. I looked, and eventually I'm like, I'm going to sleep. I have to. I'm too tired.
That's the
And
deal.
I woke up
I
as
die.
Spider-Man.
This is the deal with spiders: is that you cannot look away from them, or they have
They
eight
are
eyes. They're gonna
Slendermen.
know.
They are Slendermen.
They will slip away, and then you'll never see them again until they crawl down your throat when you're sleeping and you eat them.
Yeah,
you
you
50 of them a year, I heard.
50.
Yeah.
Also 50 cheese cubes.
Yeah,
You eat in
50
your
cheese-
sleep a year.
No.
But apparently with spiders too is like if you see a spider out and about and you kill it, you're actually just making the spider gene pool better because spiders aren't supposed to be seen, and that guy was just being a dumbass, like hanging out. So you kill him, get rid of stupid spider, and you're just making smarter spider babies. You know what I mean by some natural selection.
Where there's one, there's 60 more. That's what I was told.
Well, my former roommate told me, he says, you are always within 10 feet of a spider.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that's probably true.
I feel like 10
I
feet
believe
within
it,
a spider
yeah.
at all times, I feel is
really-
true.
I-
Unless you're like on the highway, in which case, well, no, still, it could be like on the underside of the highway.
Yeah.
It could.
Here-
That's a pretty high altitude, though,
I
for a
enjoy
spider.
having spiders in my current residence because we get some weird bugs. We get some weird bugs
yeah.
walking around, and flies get bad sometimes. And it's like I don't mind having spiders, sometimes making a web in the ceiling. Like at one point you're gonna be like, okay, that needs to go, and you'll wipe it down. But that's simple. It doesn't take a lot. But like they're good, and they only bite you every so often.
When I lived,
Right,
I lived
that's
in the basement once. I lived in the laundry room, and one day I woke up, and next to the drain in the laundry room, which is also my bedroom, and also I shared a very small laundry room with myself and my stepbrother, and it was our room in the basement, but it was also everyone just walked in to do laundry, so it was
I remember that. Okay.
it was
Yeah.
awful. But
That was pretty terrible.
every single day for like a week straight. First day I woke up, and right by the drain was this big, fat, thick boy.
Those things.
This is right.
Have you? I get these all the time in my place.
We talked about it on the
Oh,
way here.
Those we were talking about.
Oh, yeah, the house centipede.
The house centipedes.
Those everywhere. And
Demons.
I lived
Demons straight from hell, I tell ya.
I lived in the basement too, and I swear to God, I would have like 5 of them in my room every other
They're
day.
called cellar centipedes for
Yeah.
that
Cellar
reason.
centipedes?
And
Yeah,
it's-
house
and
centipedes.
it's like-
they have 2 names.
Oh yeah.
I'll never forget one day
Two
I had one.
names.
I had one walk through, and it had to be like this long, and I was like, I'm
And
leaving.
that's why you live upstairs.
Yeah,
You
that's why I live
you put
upstairs
it,
now.
You put the small boy downstairs.
I was told
The
this-
youngest child shall defeat the
These,
beast.
these things look like the horrifying creatures that like kill the dudes in King Kong.
Yep, yep.
Like in the
Oh.
bug
Pretty
pit.
much.
Like that's what those look like.
I was told that I don't know how accurate this is because I don't really know how they quantify this, but I was told that like centipedes are one of the few animals in the animal kingdom that just kill out of pure spite, like not out of any like need to kill.
Well,
things,
that makes
but
me
just-
feel really good.
Yeah, you know.
They go out of their way. They don't eat the
Dolphins
things they
do
kill
that.
half the time. They'll
Yeah,
just go
it's-
out of the way. They'll kill it out of hate because they just hate it, and then they'll just leave. They don't even like each other. They'll kill each other too, and then just leave the body there. Just like get out of my life forever.
Have you ever watched a millipede walk?
I like millipedes.
Millipedes are
are
cool
chill.
just because
Yeah, pretty cool.
centipedes are carnivorous.
Yeah.
They'll eat other things. Whereas millipedes, they're not.
If
They're
you
just
have
cool
It's
more
dudes.
just a lot
legs,
of-
you
lot.
become a nicer person. Obviously,
I
is what I'm
guess.
saying here.
Yes. Well, does that mean
You can't-
centipedes are better than us? Then?
You can't
What about
afford.
spiders?
I guess
You can't
so,
afford to
yeah.
be more physical if you have more legs, because you break a leg and it's like, oh well, great. Now I don't know what part of me is
Well, yeah, but then,
crippled,
but then you have legs to spare though at the same
Yeah.
time.
you have legs to spell. But do you really want to go through the whole thing of like, okay, this leg 42,000
imagine-
is crippled. It's gonna bug me for the rest of my life.
Bug. Hilarious.
Comedy.
Uh,
But could you just like imagine a little millipede that has a little like cast or like a broken leg? It's
Every
outside.
single leg that is broken.
And it's like, what'd you
Oh,
do? It's
no.
like, I ran once. I ran once.
Well, but they literally move by like their legs like doing the wave essentially. It's
No,
like,
they're so cool.
They just like, yeah.
Yeah, it's a neat animal. So.
But when I lived in that basement, I woke up one day and right next to the drain was this big, fat, thick spider, right? And
that thick boy.
thick boy. And well, what happened is that at first I was like, okay, while I don't appreciate you living in the same room as me or being in the same home, I'm going to respect that you are also a living thing, and I'm going to take you outside. And I took it outside, and I threw it outside, and it was fine. The next day I woke up and it was back, same spot, and I was like,
Are you sure it
You'd
was
be like,
the
hey,
same
you don't
one?
Well,
pay
hold
rent.
on, exactly. I was like, obviously you didn't learn the first time, and I was like, just splack, and then, like he dies, you know, and I leave the body there as a message to others. And I wake up the next day, and there's another one, the same one, standing next to the body, and I was like, what's going on here?
Meanwhile, that's what we're trying to communicate.
It's like you're not looking. You're looking down, and meanwhile,
My name isn't
slowly
Yugo
the
Montoya.
net comes down.
No, it's just like this part. It's like, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
So I killed that one, and this went on for probably 6 days of me. Like the first day, let him go. Second day, kill him, and I killed all these spiders, and they just kept lining around.
We're gonna
the
get
drain.
so if anybody catches this goes viral. We're gonna get so much hate mail which
supposed to kill
doesn't make
spiders,
sense. If people are going freaking out like you shouldn't kill spiders. I'm like, spiders breed like crazy.
No, like
You know
legit,
what you
where
should-
there's one, there's 60 more. That's my point.
A creature that you shouldn't kill that people are always kind of grossed out by, which I don't really understand, is bats. Bats
Yes.
are
I
super
love
useful.
bats.
Well, one, I find them cute, but bats eat pounds of mosquitoes a night.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's super beneficial because mosquitoes have no benefit to ecosystems
Right.
at all.
Yeah, they just
Spread disease.
They're literally just self-sufficient and spread disease, and that's basically it.
Thanks, mosquitoes.
That's why I really appreciate Rick Roberts. He's one of the theater professors.
Mm-hmm.
He posted like the last couple of nights. He's had a bat come into his house like 3 different times, but he's like all about no kill. It's like, yeah, if it's a bat or a rat or whatever, I don't care. Get it out. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I know people who are like, a bat. Shh.
No,
Yeah.
like it's just a
like
bat.
in their house.
Like, what's the point of killing the bat, dude? Like, bats are super beneficial.
I've had
Well, they also spread disease too.
Maybe
well,
they
that's
can.
like
Yeah,
every
that's the main
animal
thing.
spreads disease, but not to the significant amount of a mosquito will come up and literally like, this is going to spread disease, definitely.
Yeah, a mosquito's out to get you.
Right.
A
Whereas,
bat
bats
will be
just-
like,
I'm not
oh, I
denying
have
that
the flu.
mosquitoes are
I have the
much
flu
worse.
of no fault of my own. It might spread to you.
Yeah.
And it's like
Oh,
it
no.
can't say sorry, but it doesn't mean to spread it to you.
No.
I'm not saying that like it's right to like just kill them when they come to their houses, but I
That's
can understand the justification.
I don't
for
like
killing
people
them
who
when
are
they
like,
come to
we've had like gun talks before. The thing I don't like is people who go out and just shoot animals. Like if you go out and hunt one deer a year and you usually end up using the like getting venison and you maybe
Right.
pass it out or whatever, I got no problem with that. But if a good night to you sounds like going out and shooting bats
That's
with
dumb.
shotguns.
Oh yeah,
That's
Yeah.
a little.
I don't know. I know people that will like go out and just shoot raccoons. That's the thing that people do. It's like, well, I mean,
Thanks
I
for
mean-
decimating all the raccoons in the area. I hope you had a
Yeah.
fun night.
Yeah.
yeah. Or well, there's just like certain people who are just like, oh, here's an animal, let's kill it. Like that's like their first thing, and I'm like,
Why?
that is like the early signs of a
Yeah, right.
serial
Yeah,
killer.
I was riding
Yeah.
around, like, especially in cars. God help you. I was riding around with this dude who owned a truck,
You continue, but I have a story on the way here.
Yeah.
We passed something,
and it's
that I
like,
pointed
and it's
out.
like we're sitting there. We were riding one night to drop somebody off and out in the country, and I'm sitting there in the front seat, and everybody's kind of like chill. It's a nice night, and the dude's like swerving all of a sudden, but not like off to the side. Well, it was kind of off to the side, but he was like swerving, and I saw what he swerved for. I was like, "Are you trying to miss that possum?" He's like, "What? No, I'm trying to hit that thing,
No, of
man.
course.
I hit every possum I could see." And it's like,
Why?
why?
One on the way here, we passed by some roadkill, which is completely normal. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
in
like,
Michigan.
Like on the way here, we easily like you passed like 3 to like 5 like dead raccoons. But this one was a deer, which again not unusual. The thing about it, like as I looked at it, I was just like, "Where's the deer's head? That deer doesn't have a head. It's gone."
Oh,
like I saw like
jeez.
the neck. I saw it into its neck. Like I
You know
saw
what?
like that
I'm
part. I
pretty
was like,
sure
all right.
if it wasn't destroyed in impact and it didn't fly away, somebody grabbed that head.
Yeah.
And
Well, I
they're
was saying like,
mounting it.
especially if it was like a buck. So,
Yeah,
like,
Oh man,
and it's like,
crazy.
what? Yeah, there's some sport too.
Could you
It's like,
imagine-
what's the point?
especially if it happened in the middle of the night and you just pass some dude just cutting the head off a deer. Like,
That he-
I would call the
So
police
metal?
immediately.
I would make a metal band cover of the guy.
you,
cutting the head
you,
off
you
the
get out,
deer.
like, dude, can I just take a picture of you? Not to like report you or anything. I just want to make it like a metal,
Yeah.
the metal band cover.
If I had no context and I just saw a man like wrestling a deer and cutting off its head, I'd be like, this man's insane.
Yeah,
It's
clearly.
crazy.
Especially because like we were on the like we were in between Cairo and Cass City, and there's like, well, there's like like the lighthouse and all that. You know what I mean? Like this person just could be mentally unstable.
They could have escaped.
Um,
God.
something that Google's parent company did is they released I think they're releasing 1 million mosquitoes over the course of 3 weeks into California
Why?
What?
because they're doing a little experiment. If I
I thought
remember,
this already happened. I thought they already did this like a while ago.
I think they did like a little bit ago here, but they're all sterile. They're all male, right?
Oh yeah, because the females are the ones that bite
Yeah.
you.
But what they're going to do is, if I think I read it correctly, and it sounds like you might have read the same thing, so correct me
Yeah.
if not. But like, it sounds like they're gonna put like some sort of vaccine into mosquitoes or something that prevents disease, because
Oh, so you could vaccinate anti-vaxxers or something like that. That'd be interesting.
well, you see,
Just from
it's
diseases in general.
it's not
probably.
necessarily-
Now I have one.
It's because
Wow.
California has a big problem coming up here. Within the next couple of years, the mosquitoes that produce Zika and all these other nasty things, yellow fever, are going to be like very abundant, and
Yeah.
everyone will start getting Zika and yellow fever. So to combat that, they're going to, that was a test run. They're going to release actual ones that have things to counter those diseases, and just release 1 million of those mosquitoes
In
out there.
controlled bursts.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna like complain like, my son was bit by a mosquito. Now he has autism because of the vaccine.
Oh god.
The vaccines and the
Oh,
mosquitoes.
the talks on that are gonna get so much worse, and like, debatably, anti-vaxxers would have like an excuse to be complaining about it because you're releasing mosquitoes into the wild.
They're like,
you know?
this annoys me. It's like, okay, sorry, I want people to live. Screw it.
Yeah.
That's too much. That's actually too much for me. I actually only
Did you-
care about.
Have you ever heard the story of like when the military dropped more than like 8 million mosquitoes? Like they airdropped them into like a
Was it in
town.
I've also heard of
Georgia?
it, Yeah.
It was a town in Georgia, and they just airdropped mosquitoes because they wanted to run an experiment to see what would happen
And,
Yeah.
Oh, they
I-
messed up.
on
They-
like
they're-
a military target or something.
Yeah, they
It's
were
like,
like-
they were gonna infect these mosquitoes with some bad juju and then release them onto the
oh,
bad
and see
boys.
what
On the
happened.
bad
yeah.
boys. on the rude boys.
The rude dudes.
But I don't know. It's just
Mosquitoes, man. It's just mosquitoes.
Them
Mosquitoes are awful.
mosquitoes.
Yeah, the mosquitoes.
Them mosquitoes.
That's living proof there is a devil.
Yes. The devil is real and he sucks your blood.
He also made Segways,
Yes. According to that Halo Top.
the Halo Top commercial. He
Has
also
anyone
made
ever had
Segways.
Halo Top ice cream? Is it good?
No, I never had it before.
No.
I've never heard of it.
I'm actually interested to try it, and that's good marketing on their part.
What's that
Using
one?
the devil? You.
What?
No,
what's-
Halo Top is good, kids. Halo Top.
I wasn't
What
a
is-
huge fan personally, but that's okay.
Of what?
of the advertising.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
kinda
What I
weird.
wanna try is that little baby's ice cream or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Little baby's
No,
ice
I-
Oh
No.
well, it's like
Baby boy ice cream.
it's this dude.
Baby boy.
It's this guy. He's covered in like ice cream, right? And he's dipping a spoon into the top of his head and eating the ice cream out of it, right? And he's like he's like talking about how his skin is so nice and his complexion's so great. And he's like, I eat little baby's ice cream. It keeps me young and stuff. And it's just
I don't
incredibly
like that.
creepy.
I don't like that already.
Google it. Like just pull up the image.
Speaking of a real ice cream flavor that my dad bought that turned out to be really
What
good.
was
It
it
has a
called?
very annoying name.
Like, I think it's like little baby's ice cream, something
Little
like that.
baby ice cream. The name of this ice cream flavor, which is actually quite good, is actually it's
God.
called #chocolate, which is the most like millennial thing I've ever heard. But it's really good. It's chocolate and salted caramel. Like,
Oh
ice
god,
cream.
I really don't like this image.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
that's it. Here,
I'm not. No, don't put it up. Don't put it on my YouTube. I don't.
we
need
gotta
that in my
show
history.
Jared.
I gotta see
anyway.
it,
Here,
though.
I'll pick it up.
I'm not-
Here, I'll pull up an
Alright.
image. Don't
I can-
touch my machine.
I can lift you. Oh yeah, I've seen this before.
I can
Absolutely.
lift you up.
Oh gosh, yeah,
I can show you what
Little
you want.
baby's ice
Oh,
It looks like something that'd be like
Oh, there's nothing but
like
horrible
claymation.
images.
It looks like
Yeah,
claymation.
a little bit.
No, it's just a dude like eating his
Yeah.
own head.
We
That's
got
crazy.
3 minutes left. So
Oh,
what
well,
are we-
anyways, I was just explaining the chocolate.
Yeah.
All it is chocolate and salted caramel like flavored ice cream with chocolate like swirls in there, and then they take like bits of ice cream cone, like a waffle cone, coat them in chocolate, and just throw that in
Oh,
there.
geez.
So you get like a nice like little crunchy bit
Right,
in there.
yeah.
That tastes pretty good.
That
And it's
sounds
an
just
excellent-
like Stephen Colbert's American
I was just about to talk
Dream.
about that.
But
yeah.
but
American
the best
Dream.
part about it, it's like great value, so it's like cheap. It's like the Walmart brand,
Oh.
but it's still really good.
My favorite ice cream is Stephen Colbert's American Dream.
Yeah.
Ben and Jerry's. Look it up. It's great.
I know
Pretty much
2
anything
people
by
who
Ben
can
and
help
Jerry's.
you. Ben and Jerry. Ben and Jerry.
All their
Everyone's
ice
got
cream
one.
is just so good.
It
It's-
is.
And like,
Half baked is my favorite.
I haven't had like an extensive amount of their stuff, but I think literally everything I've ever eaten by them is good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've never had any Ben & Jerry's I haven't liked. I don't think, except for like I don't like mint stuff.
You know what's
so.
really
Yeah,
good?
it's just like if I don't like it, it's like
Actually,
straight up just a
mint is
preference.
one of the,
Yeah.
the few ice cream flavors I can withstand. But like anything else, like that's not like anything mint that's like not ice cream or like maybe like one of those like York like patties or
I
type
don't
of
like
mint
the
like
York
those.
patties so much.
Like those, anything else that's mint, like gum or like tea and stuff like that, not about it. I don't like mint. I don't even like the smell of mint, which is very odd to some people. Where it's just like, oh, it smells so good.
So
But
like,
not
what
to
do you
me.
brush your teeth with?
Huh? I brush my teeth with toothpaste, which tastes minty, and I don't enjoy it, but I do it anyway.
Why don't you get the cinnamon toothpaste?
That's
No,
even worse.
don't
Even
even-
worse.
Yeah.
Get a bubblegum toothpaste.
Bacon toothpaste.
Oh man,
Beautiful
there is
baby
actually
bubblegum boy
I've had it
toothpaste.
before, a like vanilla toothpaste. That's
What?
not bad.
That
yeah.
is bizarre.
I've had that before.
Yeah, it's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
Now I just need to make it go full circle and get toothpaste ice cream.
I was gonna say American Dream flavored
Flavored
toothpaste.
toothpaste. Either way is good.
Oh, I feel dirty using that.
You'd want to eat it, and you can't. You're not
Yeah,
supposed to
you
eat
can't.
It's just
toothpaste.
made
Before
with
I
the
did
ice cream. You just
Oh,
rub it
ice
all
cream on
over
your
your
teeth.
teeth.
It's so
I-
clean.
It's got bits of
You're-
ice cream cone.
You're making and preventing cavities at the same time.
Sounds like a dentist's
Incredible.
dream.
Well, what are we gonna do for dinner here? Because
Denny's.
Denny's.
Our Lord and Savior, Denny. What a man.
Denny's.
that's how we're gonna end our night. So thank you all
Hope Roman's
for watching
Oh,
this
can you imagine?
this brand new episode of The Dark Side, starting season 2.
Oh!
Wow, that's pretty good.
Jared, thank you for joining us.
No problem.
Was
Uh,
a special
fun.
musical guest
I mean,
Jared.
even though nobody could see you basically the whole time.
Oh, rip.
Oh no!
But we can hear you. That's what's integral.
That's all right.
We can see this little arm.
Yeah,
there.
it's got my arm in
There it
the
is.
shot.
Uh,
Kind of like a lack of chairs issue here, you know.
yeah,
Just
there's not a lot
space.
of space.
Go
We
playing
fit
Monopoly and
keyboards and basses in here the other day. I was
Yeah.
pretty proud of how we managed that space, but
And
Yeah.
and people.
people.
Keyboard is bass,
Oh,
bassist,
it's not
and
a
keyboardist.
bobblehead.
Yeah.
Threw me off.
That's my vault boy. So yeah, maybe we'll do this again sooner than like when school starts. If we could manage it, we could do it weekly. But
I gotta say, I'm excited for school to start. I want it to start like now.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to wait at this point. I just want to like start. Like,
Yeah.
let's
skip.
go.
Let's skip the month. Let's get it started.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be here soon enough, and maybe we'll do some fun things in between then and.
We can have another experimental podcast.
Hey, how about no? That's why I did this.
For all you folks wondering what the experimental podcast is,
It'll
just
be out.
What
sooner
is
or
this in
later.
my hand? Is this Shaquille O'Neal? Is this Tom Brady? Is this a cross between Tom Brady and Shaquille O'Neal?
Listen,
have to do this.
if you guys want to see that gold, make sure you bug us up in the comments. Make sure you get Chandler here.
It's coming. It's on its way. It's almost done.
Oh, really?
It's almost done. I gotta just. There's like. It's an hour-long podcast, and there's about 15 minutes left that I still have to go in and animate and edit and all that stuff. It's almost done.
I'm really happy about that.
So many hours of work have gone into 1 hour products.
no, really.
It's been months and months, and we did that in April.
But
What?
if
You say months and months, but you haven't been working on it straight for months and months.
That's true.
You can't just say like, "Oh, it took me months."
I've
to
had
do
other
this.
things. I'm like that has been low priority, and now it is steadily climbing as it's almost getting done.
But we have, I mean, to be fair though, we did really make full use of that green room.
we
Oh,
did.
we did.
We did.
We did. God, we
So
did.
that should be fun. From the little bits I've seen, it's going to be a real treat. A better treat, almost better treat than Stephen Colbert's American Dream.
Wow.
It's bound to be a good time.
Good time.
The way you said that was great.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time, everybody. Let us know if you want a new podcast immediately, or if you can wait until the end of August. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Freeze frame.